All right, I'm done suffering for cool footage. Let's talk about the 512 and a couple of our other models that accept AA batteries. Now, why would you potentially want a holographic weapon sight that accepts AA batteries? Well, there's a number of reasons for that. One, probably the most important to most of you out there, is going to be that they are prolific. They can be found all over the world, anywhere in the US, gas stations, convenience stores, grocery stores, whatever the case may be. So if you find yourself in need of batteries, they're gonna be much, much easier to find than the CR123 batteries that our EXPS and XPS models run. And that can be a big benefit, especially if you find yourself traveling the world with a firearm. Another reason that you may want the AA versions of our holographic weapon sight over the CR123 versions is that they have better battery life. Now, the current XPS and EXPS have about 1,000 hours depending on the setting of the optics. That's going to depend on your brightness condition. However, the models, the 512, 518, 552, etc., are going to run the AA's, which has about 2.5 the battery life of the XPS and EXPS models. So you're with a lithium battery, you're looking at about 2,500 hours, again, depending on your settings. And with the alkaline batteries, you're looking at about 2,200 hours of overall runtime, depending on your settings, for all of our AA models. And so that may be a good value to you. Now, I know you all love to hate on EOTECH's battery life, but here's the deal. All these batteries are very accessible within the United States. And like I said, the AA's are available everywhere in the world, which is one of the main selling points for this. Next, let's talk about the actual physical design of our AA models. So other than the battery compartment itself, the dimensions of all of our AA models is identical to the models that run the CR123. So the battery compartment does not contact the rail at all. So you can actually push this all the way forward, bridging the battery compartment over the rail of your rifle to include enough room behind if you want to run a magnifier, a night vision device. It's still not that long. Even on a short 10.5 gun like this, you can still put a thermal in front of it if that's your thing. So you have all the same rail space options on the vast majority of your guns with the AA model. Now, we've certainly seen, like I said, the purchasing options trending towards the CR123 models, but it may just be because people don't realize the options that this does have and the advantages it has over the CR123. Another advantage it's going to have over the CR123 models is this can run any type of AA battery. So that's going to be lithium, alkaline, or even rechargeable. You could straight up steal the batteries out of your remote if you ever remember to change those and put them in this optic and it'll run just fine. So that's definitely a pretty big advantage, and they're going to be cost savings there too. AA's are cheaper than CR123s across the board, regardless of whatever type we're talking about. So that's another nice option. You can have different kinds of batteries in there. So in conclusion, you're going to have an easier time finding batteries all over the world. They're going to be cheaper. You're going to get more runtime, and all you're sacrificing really is about 2.5 ounces of weight, depending on the model. So if you want any more information on all of our optics and specifically the AA models, check out EOTECHinc.com or hit us up on social media. Ask us all your questions. There's not a whole lot of downside to this. Like I said, a little bit heavier, and depending on your configuration, you may need to move some stuff around, but it's still going to fit pretty much all the guns you guys are out there running anyway. So guys, got comments, questions, put them below. Thank you so much for watching. Train hard, live free. See you next time.